How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. Hope everyone's doing great. Let me make sure that everything is nice. All my levels are nice. Beautiful. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. I love it. I love it. I love it. Friday's one of my favorite days of the week. I'm hoping everybody's having a good day. Yeah, this drama in the Manosphere continues. No matter how you slice it, it seems like we can't get along. But I think the drama is really several dramas. Several dramas layered on top of each other. One being the fact that the Manosphere has been going on for a long time. This movement, this masculinist movement, I can tell you as an old timer, it dates all the way back to the 80s with Robert Bly, the poet, and his book Iron John, and another book by Sam Keane, Fire in the Belly. There are a number of other books that came out that I recommend. I highly recommend if you want to learn about the masculinist movement. At that time, there were guys going out into the woods and beating on drums and stuff and getting into their masculine side. But there's been a pushback for a long time about the demasculinization of men, or the pussification of society, or the testicular challenge of today's world. And not only with regard to how unfair it is for men in family court, divorce court, a number of other issues with regard to paternity, abortion, paternity fraud. I mean, there are a number of issues that within which the odds are stacked, right, against men, and black men in particular. And the Manosphere is a movement that's not going away. And right now, there seems to be a little bit of conflict. But before I get there, what I really want to talk about is how remarkable it is that the black Manosphere has now taken the forefront in the Manosphere movement. And that cannot be denied. And that's mainly due to one Kevin Samuels, and we all know that. There's a lot of drama right now surrounding Kevin Samuels with regard to his message as well as his delivery. I've already expressed my opinions about his message and delivery on a previous video, and I think you should look for it in my videos. I'm not going to get into that right now, but I think the more important issue that we're dealing with is the fact that media is changing. Okay, I'm a film school graduate, and I understand the system of film, the way the film industry works, as well as the way the television industry works. And I'm old enough to remember the formation of the zeitgeist. I'm old enough to remember when we only had 3 channels: ABC, NBC, and CBS on the television, and maybe a couple of crappy UHF channels. But what is happening right now with DJ Envy making an envious, a shameless pun. I'm not going to say pardon the pun because you shouldn't. Making a very envious attack of Kevin Samuels and attacking his sexual preferences, sexuality, and I guess he called himself trying to out him or whatever. He basically put himself in a position of great legal exposure. And I don't know how Mr. Samuels is going to handle that, but that's, he's his own man and that's his own business. So I wish him the best. But he does have grounds and standing. And shout out to my man, Mr. Sperling, Esquire. He made an excellent video today outlining the way in which this could have been done maliciously, and in the sense of in the spirit of professional competition or unfair professional competition. And that is very, very likely because the internet is kicking the TV industry's ass. The old school is crumbling. They're losing their power right in front of your face. This is why all of this foolishness went on with this past election, because they know that in 4 years they won't be able to do it anymore. The television won't have as much bite. The television won't even matter anymore. The new strength is here on the internet. Come say hi, man. My son is going to be going live from his channel, the Kai Lockett channel. He's a gamer. This is my man, Kai Lockett. Yes. Anyway, comes out in the hallway, so I got to call him out. But so we are the future. All right, we are the world, we are the future, we're the manosphere, and we're the black manosphere, and here we are, and it's not going away. And the current strife that you see between Dr. Umar and Kevin Samuels has nothing to do with the beef between DJ Envy and Kevin Samuels. DJ Envy is part of the system. He's part of the industry. He's part of Hollywood. And so, yeah, not only is DJ Envy shitting in his pants, his bosses are shitting in their pants as well. The industry is crumbling right now, and their influence is crumbling. And this is the age of the democratization of video, the democratization of video communication, of your voice, okay? And we all have a voice now. So you're going to be hearing a lot of mine in the period, more and more as the days go by. But as I was saying, that's the beautiful, glorious battle that I like to see happening. I like to see the old television industry that has been feeding lies and propaganda, destructive propaganda, into the eyes and ears of our children for so many generations fall, and our voices stand up, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Because as soon as YouTube tries to start controlling us based on our opinion and based on our political stance, then BitChute and all of the other video, TikTok and all the other video platforms are going to take over. And it's nice for us to use a balance of all of the video channels, so that we can give them a chance to grow, so that we can keep ourselves in a democratic information environment, so that we don't have to deal with tight censorship and fact checking and all of the bullshit that we have to deal with right now. Okay? But yeah, this is a good time and a glorious time. Now, as far as the issue with Umar, okay, with Dr. Umar Johnson, that's a different issue. Umar isn't part of the status quo. He's not part of the television and film industry. He's not a part of that. He has his own philosophy and his own slant and his own approach. A lot of his patrons are women, and from the standpoint of what his objectives are, I can totally understand him not wanting to divulge in the very, very challenging and difficult work that Mr. Samuels has undertaken, by telling the difficult truths that must be told in order for us to come to some level of ground zero, okay? Just sanity, just clarity as human beings, so that we can begin to build. I believe that all of us have the same objective, which is the restoration of the dignity of the American family, the Black American family in particular. And this is something that all Americans will eventually benefit from, and all citizens of the world. But this has to happen through a traditional, constructed, patriarchal society. We cannot try this Frankfurt School nonsense of trying to redefine reality, or trying to bend the Overton window to the destruction of our moral fiber. It's not going to happen that way. There is no other functional biological way to create children and to raise them to healthy adulthood other than the functional nuclear family. And So those of us who are struggling for the reconstruction of that paradigm, those of us who are struggling for the reestablishment of that norm in our society, for citizens of all colors, of all races, of all feathers, of all nationalities, of all religions, okay, we're going to win. Okay, we're going to win. We're going to win. All right. And, you know, you can have the big tech giants in your pocket. You can have as much control as you can garner up. And, you got your licks in. All right. You got your licks in and you're struggling. It is a struggle, but we are going to win. The truth always wins. The truth will prevail. So understand that, people. I appreciate you joining me. Not to come out too combative. I'm enjoying the weekend. I hope everyone else is. I'm going to do another sound check, make sure everything have as much control as you can garner up. And yeah, looking pretty good. Okay. So we're going to be going live again at several points throughout the weekend. As you can see, I've got my easel set up, and I'm going to be doing some painting. I'm also going to be doing some charcoal work, yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of black and white, and as well as painting. All right, but thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Say something in the chat. I appreciate you joining and watching me right now. Say something in the chat so that I know that you're here. And stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be probably doing some inversion, and I don't know. I have some holistic health ideas that I want to share with you guys tomorrow. But as of now, I'm going to probably retire. All right, I don't want to keep you guys on forever for no reason. All right, so thank you guys very much for joining. I appreciate it. Much love, much peace, much togetherness, much soul, and the Manosphere ain't going nowhere. And you know, the only way that we're really going to establish the Black Powerism is through power to the black family. And the only way we're going to do that is through traditional patriarchy. There's no way around it. So God bless you. God bless us all. And have a wonderful Friday evening. Have fun. Oh, you know what? Now that I got you here, I forgot something. I almost forgot to give you guys a word from our sponsor.
Gold label quality Biomed RX CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate free, gluten free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
I love that commercial almost as much as I love this commercial.
Biomedric's Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yes, thank you guys again for joining. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful Friday evening. Take care.